Hello everyone, I just want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Today is Monday, July the 4th. So happy Independence Day, happy 4th of July. I haven't done a posting in a minute, so I just wanted to hop on and share a word with you that the Lord is kind of sharing with me. So I thought other people might benefit from it. Again, happy 4th of July. I hope everyone has a wonderful, safe, beautiful holiday. It's already a beautiful day here, so I'm excited about the day and excited about what I'm going to share with you today. As I stated, I haven't really been doing a lot of postings as of late. Just kind of dealing with some of my own stuff and not wanting to post just for the sake of posting. So I do have quite a few things I want to share. It's just getting around to sharing it, getting everything done, and trying to deal with everything I'm dealing with in my own personal life, and wanting to and getting the things done that I need to get done. So I do have a couple of dreams that I'd like to share with you. And just some other things coming. So I'll keep you posted, and I'm gonna work diligently to be a little bit more consistent. So today, what I want to share with you is something that the Lord has been really dealing with me over the past, really just kind of over the past couple of days, and I hope not to make this too long, to make it short and sweet. But it's a lesson that he's teaching me, just as I go about life. So I'm gonna title this "Help is on the way, if you want it." Help is on the way, if you want it. Okay, so let me just remind you that I am recording outside, so you may actually hear a lot of sound in the background. It's just traffic going by, but hopefully you can still hear me well, and that won't be an issue. I'm not really sure how to really begin speaking about this, because what this deals with is like when to help people, when not to help people. It's kind of like the Lord has been showing me this over the past few days, just through my own experiences. And if you are a person like me, who likes to help people, and you're very empathetic towards people, you're one of those people that's ready to fight for somebody else's cause. That's just how you're wired. Then I think you'll get a lot out of this message, what I'm about to say, what I'm about to share. So the basic message is, because I'm not going to make this long, I'm going to just cut to the chase. And what the Lord has been showing me is that you can't help everybody. Most importantly, you can't help people who don't want to be helped, no matter how bad you want to help them. They have to want to be helped. You can't rescue people who don't want to be rescued. There are some people who enjoy their sin. they're comfortable in their sin, and for whatever reason at this particular season, they don't want help. They're enjoying it. Uh, they're comfortable in it. It may just be a season that they're in. Maybe, there's the whole principle of people needing to hit rock bottom before they can truly like make a change. Like you just have to get to your lowest point before you are open to change. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but it's definitely something that we hear about in our society. That you just gotta hit your own rock bottom, whatever that is, before you really are open to wanting to change. And this is kind of what the Lord has been dealing with me about, that you can't change people no matter how bad like you want to. If someone, God gives us all a free will to decide how we will conduct our lives, and you can't override a person's free will no matter how bad you want to help. If someone has decided that they enjoy or are comfortable with a particular lifestyle or in a particular situation, no matter how bad you want to help, and again, especially for people who are helpers and who really care about people deeply and are empathetic, no matter how bad you want to help them, you can't. Because you can't override their free will. They've decided that they're comfortable with this, they enjoy this, they like it, and there's nothing really you can do about it until they reach their rock bottom and until they decide they want to do something different. And it may be that that's it, but they're not in that place yet. So for you to continue to exert your effort to help someone that just really isn't ready to change, it's going to be exhausting and frustrating for you. So what you have to do is give them their space, give them their time, and hopefully, prayerfully, they will make a decision to change. And when they're ready to change and you see that they're ready to change, then you can step in and help. And it won't be so frustrating for you. But while they're in the place of being comfortable with their sin or comfortable in the situation, or enjoying a sin, enjoying a situation, there's really nothing you can do. Your hands are tied. In fact, there's really nothing even God can do. Because God can't even help people who don't want to be helped. So what makes you think that you can? Even God requires that we ask for help. And if God can't help them, then neither can you. And again, maybe it's just a season. Maybe eventually they will want help. And if God permits, you'll still be there to help them. If not, he'll send someone else to help them. So that's kind of the message that the Lord has been speaking to me about over the past couple of days, just out of my own desire to help people and to rescue people, to see people free. Like, no matter how bad I want to help, if they're comfortable with it, if they made a decision that this is how they want to live their life, they enjoy it, then all I can't help, and all I can do is respect their decision and uh, honestly go help somebody who does need help. Like, help someone who wants help and wants it now. So don't waste your time, your energy, your effort on people who are not ready to change, who don't want help, and who don't want to be rescued. But save your energy, save your effort uh, to help rescue those that do want help. And one of the things the Lord, I went to see the movie Harriet, about the life of Harriet Tubman. I think it's been a few years ago now that that movie was released, and it was very a powerful, powerful movie. I just felt like the Lord was speaking to me so many different things as I watched it. And one of the things that happened in the movie, um, Harriet went back to rescue her sister twice, or to rescue family members twice. Initially, she escaped, she got free, she found the way to freedom, and then she went back twice to rescue other family members, but in particular, her sister. And I'm going to take this little rabbit trail, but when she went back the first time to get other family members, she was actually married. She went back to get her husband and other family members, and lo and behold, her husband had remarried. And I remember sitting in the movie theater like, whoa, you gotta be kidding me. This man has remarried, and Harriet was coming back to get him, as well as other family members, but it was such a heartbreak, you know? I just felt so much pain for her because he knew she was coming back. Now the movie doesn't the movie doesn't specify like what amount of time had lapsed between when Harriet escaped and came back. So I don't know what the exact time frame was that had lapsed, but of course you're watching the movie, it seems like a short period of time. And she goes back the first time. She encounters her husband, and he tells her that he thought she had died, and he's remarried. And I wish the movie had kind of explored a little bit more about that, but clearly she was devastated. I mean, that was a big heartbreak for her. She was devastated when she went back to get her husband, and he tells her that he's remarried. But she ultimately remarried as well. She ultimately married one of the gentlemen that was in the movie that helped her when she got free. He was over some type of organization. I believe that's the man she married. But nevertheless, in spite of that heartbreak, she was called to be a deliverer, and she had to keep moving forward, irregardless. There were others that she had to set free. So that happened the first time. And of course, the first time, of course, her sister didn't go. The second time she goes back, she kind of goes back specifically for her sister. And her sister was so bound by fear that she wouldn't leave. She wouldn't leave. And in the end, it cost the sister. It cost her life. I believe she ended up being killed. But Harriet went back twice to get her. And because of fear, she was just paralyzed. She couldn't move. She couldn't leave. She couldn't leave. And it cost her life. And so even in that situation, Harriet's trying to help, was going back to rescue her sister, her family members, and her sister specifically was just too afraid to leave. She was more comfortable in fear and even in slavery than being willing to take the risk to go with Harriet and start a new life. And ultimately, it cost her her life. So that's another situation where, you can't help people that want to be helped. You can't rescue people that don't want to be rescued. Even if deep down they want to be rescued, but they're afraid. If you allow fear to stop you, it will stop you. So I wanted to share that, and a verse that the Lord gave me. I'm trying not to make this too long. This is already at 17 minutes. I wanted to share Mark chapter 5. Well, it actually starts at Mark chapter 4, verse 35. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, and it goes through Mark chapter 5, verse 19. So from Mark 4:35, and you can read it on your own time, to Mark 5:19. And this is the story I'm just going to briefly tell about. It's the story where Jesus and the disciples are in a boat, and they're going to the other side. Jesus tells them that they're going to the other side. This storm rages. The boat is sinking. It looks like they're going to be killed in a horrible storm, but Jesus silences the storm, and they make it to the other side. And on the other side, Jesus encounters a demon-possessed man. And so Jesus encounters a demon-possessed man. This man is called the madman of Gadara. And this man was living in a graveyard. He had unclean spirits. He had mental health issues. The Bible says that he was cutting himself. He was self-mutilating. The man was in horrible shape. The man actually had what they call a legion of demons, which was over 2,000 demons. But this man encounters Jesus, and Jesus sets him free from all of those demonic spirits. And when this happens, the people in the town are afraid. The Bible says they're afraid when they see that this man has been delivered. He's in his right mind. He's clothed, which was kind of interesting to me, because I was thinking, you would think, that they would have been afraid when he was this madman of Gadara. The Bible says that no one could tame him. He was breaking shackles, breaking chains, cutting himself. But the Bible says that they were afraid when they saw that he was free. And as a result of this man being set free, the people in this town, and even in the country, it says, they kicked Jesus out. they told Jesus that he had to leave. And I believe the reason they did that is because they were used to seeing this man in bondage. I don't believe they wanted to see this man free. See, there are some people in your life that don't want to see you set free, that don't want to see you prospering, that don't want to see you doing better than they are. They like seeing you bound. They like seeing you struggle. They don't want to see you set free. And the reason they don't want to see you set free is because then they have to ask themselves why they're not free. You get it? Then they have to actually look in the mirror and say, why am I not free? So there are people that don't want to see you free, that don't want to see you liberated, that don't want to see you excelling in any area of your life, going back to school, pursuing your goals, your dreams, advancing in your career, happily married with children. I mean, whatever the situation is, there are people that just don't want to see that happen for you. They are haters. So they are comfortable with you being bound, but they are uncomfortable with you being free. Because then they have to look themselves in the mirror and say, why am I not free? Your freedom serves as an indictment against their bondage. They don't want to see you free. And so they kicked Jesus out of town after Jesus delivered this man. Now imagine that, how many people, do you think this man was the only man with demons? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would say that the ones that kicked him out had bigger demons than him, because they didn't even have enough sense to ask Jesus to stay and deliver more people. Instead, they kick him out. They let him know, you are not welcome here. Why? Because they were comfortable in their sin, because they were comfortable in their bondage, because they liked their devils. They didn't have a problem with the devils that were on the inside of them. They liked it. They were comfortable with it. They didn't want to be set free. They didn't even really want this man to be set free. But Jesus set them free. They were comfortable in their sin. They were comfortable in their bondage. They didn't want to change. They didn't want to be rescued. Some people like their devils. And that is why they kicked Jesus out. Now that is so absurd to me, because I'm like, you have the man who has all power. He was in this country, in this city, in this region, and only one man got delivered. Because all the rest were okay with being bound. They didn't want to be free. They didn't want to see this man set free. But Jesus came to set the captive free. That man had a divine appointment with the Lord to be set free. because I have a feeling that the people in that town were better off than him, and they were making fun of him. Making fun of his situation. They didn't want to see this man free, but Jesus did. And Jesus made a special trip just to set that man free. So, once again, the moral of the story is, don't waste your time helping people who don't want to be helped. There are some people that even Jesus can't deliver, that even God can't help, because God cannot help someone who doesn't want to be helped, and neither can you. When they have decided, this is what I like, I'm comfortable with this, I don't want to change, I like my sin, you can't do anything to help them. So don't frustrate yourself trying. Go and help those who want to be helped. Spend your time, spend your energy on people who want to be helped, who want to be free, who want to be rescued. Don't waste your time, your energy, and being frustrated trying to help people who don't want to be helped, who like their devils, who like their sin. You're wasting your time. All you can do is pray for them, keep them in prayer. Pray that God will change their heart. Pray that God will give them an encounter. But don't waste your time helping them when they are not ready to be helped. I pray that this was a blessing to you, as it was for me. And I thank you always for listening. God bless you. I love you.